tres. Uno, dos,
Hello
tres.
guys, today we're going to be making eggless gingerbread cookies, that also without molasses. So, first I'll tell you the ingredients and materials you'll need. First, you'll need measuring cup, something big to mix everything in, cinnamon powder, ginger powder, cloves, and I'll tell you what I need this for later, butter, baking soda, baking powder, brown sugar, jaggery powder, vanilla, all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, rolling pin, parchment paper, and a big tray. So those are the things we need. So first, we're gonna get started. We're gonna have half a cup of butter that I've already poured in here. Okay. Then we're gonna need half a cup of brown sugar. Half a cup of jaggery powder. So this one, no, you can manage your sugar. Like if you, if you want it a little less sweet, you could always take away a bit of jaggery powder or dark brown sugar. Another thing, if you don't have brown sugar, and you don't have jaggery powder, then you can just use 3/4 cups of white sugar. Okay, so now gonna have to give it a good mix. All right, so now we're gonna have vanilla. So we're gonna use 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. All right, so this is an optional ingredient. You can use orange zest to give like a flavor of kick, and so you'll need 1 teaspoon orange zest. It's really important to measure everything out perfectly to get the perfect taste. All right, so now, make sure we're gonna add 1 cup all-purpose flour. And on top of that, we're gonna add 1 cup whole wheat flour. All right, now we're gonna
there's something on your forehead and your glasses.
Uh-oh. Yeah, sorry. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get back to mixing. So we're gonna mix this very well. So I'm just gonna put all this into this bigger bowl so it's a lot easier to mix. And if this is really hard, feel free to, have clean hands and use your hands to mix. 1 teaspoon baking powder, not to get it mixed up with baking soda. Okay, so now we're gonna put in the baking soda, not to get it confused with the baking powder. We're gonna put 1/2 teaspoon, not to get that mixed up with tablespoon. Alright, so now we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. Alright, so 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon powder. And now 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves. So that's the part where this comes in. I don't have ground cloves powder. I don't have ground cloves. So I have 4 cloves and I'm gonna grind them. And so now I'm gonna take 3.5 tablespoons of milk. Okay. So you can always, add more or less milk. That's one of the ingredients that you can really, turn around depending on your dough. And yeah, the milk should be warm, and that's why I'm putting this in the glass bowl so I can put it in the microwave to heat. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I'm gonna put it in the microwave to, just get warmed up. It's done, and I'm gonna take it out. And we're gonna give it a good mix. So, remember in the video how I said that mixing it with your hands is a lot easier? After the milk, this is the part where it actually enhances the flavor if you mix with your hands, because it mixes a lot more well and it takes a lot less time to mix. So now let's mix it with our hands. the milk. All good. Alright, so now I've mixed the dough. I still feel like it's kind of dry because as you can see, you know, it's kind of dryish and not all of this gets packed properly. So I'm gonna add a bit more milk, and so going to the microwave to add a bit more milk. Alright, so just a thing, you want to be mindful of adding the amount of milk, because just because you can control how much you want to add it, you can control the other ingredients too. But just because this is, you know, I said you could vary it. It's like a variable. You should still be really mindful, because if you put too much or too little, if you put too much, that's the big problem. Is because you can't really take the milk out. But if you put too little, you can add more. So always, you know, be mindful, and you should try to add bit by bit. So what you want to do is when you're putting in the milk, you really want to like not just pour in one place. You want to kind of spread it around. Alright, so you gotta form a nice smooth dough, just like this. You know, I'm gonna take up all the remaining dough, and voila, this is our dough. So now we're gonna put this in the fridge. Underline fridge for 10 to 15 minutes. So while we're waiting 10 to 15 minutes for the dough in the fridge, you should clean up the mess because we're gonna need quite a bit of space. Alright, so now we're taking the wonderful dough out of the fridge. And I've also preheated the oven to 338 degrees because that is how much we're gonna want it. So now as you can see, the dough is a lot harder. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll the dough. Parchment paper. Turn it. No. Okay. Make sure it's hard. All good. That looks good. Looks pretty good. And we're gonna take another bit of parchment paper. Oh. Your dough. You want to keep the thickness to 1.5 inches. Some people like their cookie dough thin. Some people like it thick. I like it thin and thick. So now I'm done rolling this one part. Time for one of my sister's funnest parts, one of her favorite jobs, to do the cookie cutting. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all this dough here, like the surrounding dough, and we're gonna take it off. We're gonna put it right back in our big pile here. We wanna make sure that we're really precise and like really careful so we don't take or damage any part of our amazing gingerbread cookies. Alrighty. Parchment paper, very helpful. Tree. So basically all you have to do is roll it again and again and again, and it's a repetitive process. So, putting the first batch in for 10 minutes, and we're gonna put it in at 338 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're putting this in the oven. Alright, so I put the second batch in, and whoa, those are really cool. Put chocolate chips in one of them. Probably can't see it that well, but right there, that's my sister. Hi. What we want to do is we want to clean up the mess. What you would want to do is you want to take gloves to take out the first batch from the oven. So just don't burn yourself. You gotta be really careful with that. And
3, 2, 1.
amazing gingerbread cookies. So before you want to take a bite, you just obviously want to keep them out to let them harden, because right now they're probably soft. But after you keep them outside for a bit, room temperature, they're going to harden, and then they'll be perfect. Alright, thank you for your time, and hope you enjoy watching this video, and hope you learn how to make eggless gingerbread cookies without molasses. Thank you.